everyone, and welcome back to DMG. Today's Teardown Tuesday hard drive disassembly is of this Western Digital RE3 1TB drive. Now these are built in the same chassis as older WD Caviar Blue series drives. Slightly newer chassis than just the Caviar series, but like WD Blue drives and green drives to this day, I think even some of the red ones still use a similar chassis. So this was their higher end consumer / lower end server grade drive. It's just SATA, not SAS. Let me get my handy sticker poker. That's the official name of this tool. So this drive hangs when you try to do anything that has to do with hard drives. The computer won't boot with it plugged in. If you turn it on after you boot into an operating system, if you try to open File Explorer, Disk Management, Disk Part in the console, Crystal Disk Info, HD Tune Pro, anything that has to do with hard drives, it'll just hang until you unplug the drive or turn it off. So it has some issues. I hear it spin up, but I don't hear heads move. I'm excited because this drive is really heavy, which means it probably has a lot of platters in it. How old is this one? 2009, a 15-year-old drive here. So yeah, 1TB 15-year-old drive is... it's gonna have probably 3 to 5 platters, that's my guess. These are actually pretty decently fast. I like these drives. I have a ton of the 500GB model. Let's see. Oh, are there stickers under? Yes, there's a sticker there and there. Wow, sneaky WD. You and your hidden stickers. That was the least safe way to get that off. Please do not ever try that. And then it feels like there's one more here, which I will get. Alright, so we probably have a bunch of screws around the periphery of the spindle clamp, because there's a screw that goes through the center of the spindle clamp. So there can't just be one central screw inside the drive. Oh, that is well built, just from what I saw there. Oh, that's a gorgeous drive. Wow. We've got 3 platters. I was actually expecting more. That is just pretty. These big metal plates is probably what was adding to the weight. And yeah, 6 screws on the spindle clamp. That's interesting. Our filter is on the right side. Usually filter goes in the top left corner. But other than that, this is built pretty similarly to a Caviar from the era. On the lid, it looks near identical, but actually inside the drive, it's not as similar. That is pretty cool. Let's see. Does our top magnet just slip off? I think it should. Or not. So yeah, there's where our screw goes in the middle. Wow, I just cannot get over how good this drive looks. Its load ramp. That's good. And yeah, I had known these drives were load ramp, but still, it's always a nice thing to see that. Let's see what else we can start stripping down on this drive. I believe I should be able to grab this now. Now these are for a couple purposes. They're for airflow purposes. They're also for magnetic shielding purposes, as far as I know. That's actual aluminum. Like, that is... dang. It's not very thick, but still, that adds some weight. Wow. This is just a really pretty drive. Of course, we have a stop for the head there, so it can't overextend like that. But without it overextending like that, we can't get the platters out. Now this is, if I was a more professional person, this is how I would do a head swap on this drive, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm not trying to fix it, I just want nudes. Let's see. That reminds me, I forgot to take off the controller board to see if it looks any different than a consumer grade drive from the time. Because again, I've disassembled most consumer grade drives, but like higher end drives break a lot less, so I don't really get a chance to see them. Because I don't like disassembling working drives, because that's just a waste of a drive. Okay, it looks pretty much identical to a consumer grade board. We do have a beefier chip here. That's a bigger one than you see on consumer grade boards. There's your motor control, I believe. Yeah, that would be your motor control. Where's the cache? The cache must be integrated onto your main chip. Alright. Yeah, typical on the bottom. Where are the screws? There are none. There are no screws on the magnets. So yeah, they will just come up if I do that, or not. Good lord. Are they screwed in on the bottom? Are you a filter or are you a screw? You're not a screw. Yeah, I have no clue how the magnets are attached into this drive. I'm gonna try not to get my greasy little fingers all over the platters because it looks prettier if I do not. Now, a strange thing to mention, but still one that I find interesting is, wow, the motor, yeah, I'm gonna have to get my greasy fingers. Good lord. The motor feels a lot smoother than other drives. Like, it feels a lot smoother to rotate it. I'll see if there's any way I can get that screw out, but if there's not, I will be a little disappointed, honestly, because I am very interested to see inside this drive. So I know this is definitely not glass platter, because it's so heavy. Wow. Good lord. There we go. Okay. You might have heard my struggle, but that is the biggest magnet I have ever seen in any hard drive, no joke. I just destroyed the head assembly trying to get that out, but wow, that's a really big head. That made a nice sound. And the bottom has an equally massive magnet. Wow. And that's cool. We have this bit in... God! We have this bit inside... this bit inside the, voice coil. I've never seen one of those before. Yeah, I'm really sorry, but I cannot get this platter out. This last screw on the spindle clamp is just so stubborn. And from trying everything I know to get it out, it's become so stripped, and I can't use the method of using one of these because it's recessed into the actual spindle clamp. So there's pretty much no way to get it out, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't have anything that'll fit there. I could drill it out, but that's a little more effort than I'm probably going to go to. I might try tomorrow. It's a real shame because I did want to see further into this drive, but it does look like we just have more of those airflow baffles, and that's pretty much it. But that's it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look at a drive that I enjoyed looking at. As always, I have a ton of other hard drive related content on the channel, so if you're into hard drives, I hope you like those videos as much as I enjoy making them. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.